Alrighty, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another 12 minutes guide over here. This time we're going to be talking about the gardener achievement. Now, this is the last one that I was able to get from all the achievements. I do happen to have all of them, but just in case, this is the one. In this video, we will be getting more than one. And just in case if you have not gotten any of the other achievements, we're going to get the Gardener achievement, the Fluidity, the Coward, Confessed, and Groundhog achievements in this one. So again, there was no real actual guide for this. This is like on YouTube and stuff. This is what I saw from one guide online, but didn't necessarily tell me how to do it. It just told me like where exactly the flowers pretty much bloom. So there's going to be 3 parts where the flowers bloom, which the first one's going to be after you do the Coward ending. The second one is after the Groundhog ending. And then the third one is after the Confession ending. Now, the first tip that I can tell you is every time we start a new loop, always water the plants, okay? Now, you're going to see in the video that I was watering it twice. That does not change anything. Just water it once. I was just trying to see if anything changed, but it didn't. So, the thing about this is that the guide doesn't really say how many times you're supposed to water the plant. So I usually went from like 2 to 3 loops. You know, I did them on purpose at times. So as you can see, the first one we did was just a regular. We talked to our wife. We had dessert. The cop came, took us down, right? And then that was one loop. Now, every time I always kept on watering the plant. Every time I died. First thing I ever did. Now, the second time as well, this is a time where I'm telling her like, hey, like there's a cop coming, blah, blah, blah. Even though I already know, how to progress through the story, I'm trying to do loops on purpose, right? I'm trying to do somewhere from 2 to 3 loops. So the first one right here, as you saw, I did 2 loops, and this is where I'm going for the Coward ending. Again, I do have all these achievements guides in my channel as well. I just want to separate them all in case if people were looking for different ones. But if this is your first time trying to do all these, then hey, you're pretty much right at the same spot. So again, I go in more detail on the other ones, right? This is just like a quick run through because this is actually another achievement I'm trying to go for. But in all case, just tell him you are innocent. He's going to tell you, okay, don't take away anything away from him. And then he's going to tell you to go get the pocket watch, where it's at. It's under the vent. Then he's gonna tell you go sit down, blah blah blah, right? So after this little Coward ending, this is when you go water the plant, and you're gonna notice that there's a flower on it. So it's the plant, that's where they're growing on it, okay? Now next on up, this is where we're gonna drug her again, and this time we're gonna try to finish more of the story in this case, just because like we already know all the info. Now the thing here is, okay, right here we got 1 flower to boom. Right now, I don't know if you can move on forward and just get to straight to the point and to see if the next flower happens, because like I said again, there's no guide if it says like just do 1 loop or 2. I always did 2 to 3 different like little loops, right? And by loops, I mean it's like I did like a little storyline and I died on purpose, right? That's what I'm considering a loop. So as you can see here, every time I did a loop, I always watered the plant. And a lot of the time I did it on purpose too, right? Just to die, just to make sure that it was counting. But you want to get through the story eventually, and just pretty much keep on following what I'm doing at this point. Now, also, don't forget to actually progress through the story as you're doing these like mess up loops as well, right? Make sure you find all the information that, hey, someone else killed the father. Talk about the Polaroid. Get the Bumblebee's number. Get all these stuff so that we can move on forward, because trust me, this is a pretty mess of an achievement here. But we're going to keep on doing it. So as you saw in that one, I told her all the information, right, about her knowing the father, or him knowing her father, that someone else killed him, about the nanny, but I never called Bumblebee, right? So again, I'm doing this on purpose. I'm doing this so that we can do extra loops, right? So now in this one, I did all like I'm doing the same thing all over again, but this time I'm talking to her, to our wife, giving her all the details, and once again, always water the plant. And this time we call Bumblebee and we tell her, hey, your dad wants to kill us. Our wife is innocent. and just kind of keep on progressing like that, little by little, progress through the story. Again, I am going fast just because like I don't want to take a lot of your guys' time. I'm actually doing this and thinking like you guys have already played this. That's why. If you're, because like I said, if this is your first time, I have other guides for this, but this is just a quick speed up because this is probably the most annoying one. But again, we're just doing loops over and over again. And you would think after this little loop, something else would pop out, but it actually doesn't. Again, our main objective is to try to get to the point where we figure out that we're the brother. Our mother was the one that had affairs with her father. Because after that, then it's two little simple endings that we can get to. Again, it's just kind of messing up on the loops on purpose, though. But yeah, just follow. Again, I'm going to try to give you the best advice. I know it's going a lot faster, but same thing. We're just going to handcuff this dude, get him shocked. This time we take away everything, and we're going to try to question him about who the killer was. And then it's to the point where we're going to ask about the nanny. He's going to say something about the nanny. You go to the drawer, get the One Piece, and then he's going to tell you. And then this is a whole father, blah, 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 little cutscene. And if we're at this point, then we're making progress. And then you would also think that after this major loop right here is where like the flower would bloom, right? But that is actually just not the case. But let's keep on going because we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you're going to notice that on this one, our flower is technically dying. But that's still okay because you're going to see that I'm still going to get the achievement regardless. So anyways, at this point, we're going to call Bumblebee. We're going to tell her exactly what her father's going to do to us, right? Kill us for the watch, blah, blah, blah. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to talk to your wife, tell her that you want to have dessert with her, blah, blah, blah. Now, in this little loop, she's going to call her dad, as in Bumblebee. So he's not going to enter the house at all. At this point, she's going to tell you about the kid, tell her it's great. She's going to want to dance with you, tell her sure. And at some little point, a dialogue's going to pop out. Just tell her that you love her. And then you guys are going to go to the bed. Obviously, you guys aren't going to do anything. You know, just cuddle. And this is where the second flower should bloom right after this. I know this part's annoying. Even speeding it up like by a lot, it's still like pretty slow in my opinion. So that's probably like the most annoying part. But once again, keep on watering the plant, right? So here you go. This is where the second plant flower is popping out. Now this is where I'm doing a couple more loops on purpose. You could be that person to just like at this point just do one little quick loop and then go for the confessed ending if you want to. Again, I'm playing it safe by doing two to three loops on purpose. This time right here, obviously we did this on purpose, right? We're telling her exactly what happened. We told her that we killed her father, that it's our fault, that we can confess, blah, blah, blah. But we called Bumblebee first, and that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to confess first and then call Bumblebee. But we called her first on purpose, again, just to get extra loops. So he's going to come in. He's going to say that he doesn't listen to anyone but his wife, or I mean, her daughters, blah, blah, blah. Again, we're doing this on purpose, right? Now, on this loop, I do it on purpose again. And so we call Bumblebee. No, excuse me. We actually tell her first everything we did, right? And then we call Bumblebee telling her, hey, I'm the one that killed it. You know, please talk to me, blah, blah, blah. But we never got the pocket watch. And that's an essential part in this thing. You're going to see that we did everything good. We just forgot to get the pocket watch, which actually, I was trying to do this legit, by the way. And I totally forgot about that. So again, this has been 2 to 3 loops already. That have happened after the second flower bloom. Again, we're still watering it. So now we're going to get the pocket watch first thing, and we're going to talk to her. We're going to tell her everything. We killed her father. It's our fault. Say that we're going to confess. Now, right in front of her, we're going to call Bumblebee. We're going to tell her, hey, we're the killers. You know, please have your dad come talk to us, blah, blah, blah. Keep in mind, we still have the pocket watch. So, yeah, then this is going to happen, and just say, yes, it was you killed her, you got the watch, blah, blah, blah. And the achievement should unlock after you exit out. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.